Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to my room. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to my reading. Welcome to my energy. I'm Kayla. I normally do personal tarot reads for my friends and family. I don't usually record it and stuff. I have a couple times. Not really my thing. But today I was just channeling the energy, and even though it was such a beautiful day out, there was a lot of heavy, stagnant energy. I've tried to do zodiac readings. I personally cannot, because as soon as I say a zodiac sign, I will immediately start thinking about all of my friends and family that I know are that zodiac sign, and then I will start connecting with their energy and channeling them instead of general, overall, universal, global energy, if that makes sense. So I don't want to be like, I'm doing a reading for Leos, and it's actually a reading about this one specific person that I know because I started thinking about them and I'm channeling the Leo energy. Right? Big ass bust. So instead of doing that, I'm going to channel the energy that I was feeling while I was meditating, which is the energy of the people suffering with depression and anxiety. Main focus on men suffering with depression and anxiety, or at least that male, masculine energy. That makes sense. So, to any and all masculine energy struggling with depression and anxiety right now, in this moment, you are welcomed into my space. I would like to give you clear, concrete messages from the universe. Clear, concrete guidance from the universe. Clear, concrete evidence. Clear, concrete guidance. Clear, concrete truths from the universe, from your ancestors, from spirit guides. I invite the energy of someone, some man, any and all, that are feeling the way this masculine, depressed, anxious energy is feeling. You are allowed into my space only for the purpose of reading. You are not allowed to enter my body. You are not allowed to enter my aura. You are not allowed. I invite the masculine, depressed, anxious energy in for clear, concrete guidance, clear, concrete truths. I invite the depressed, masculine energy in. How you feeling? How you living? How you doing? I immediately feel tension and weight on my left shoulder. My feet hurt like I've been at work all day. The sense of hunger is starting to take over. Let's split with the sun and luxury. So you right now are focused on the goal. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You are welcome in. You are invited in. There is no harm here. The only purpose is to read and understand and to nurture. Ooh, that means the deck is ready. You're filled with lots of sadness that you've been working on for a really long time. And you feel like you have suffered enough, you have sacrificed enough, you're ready. Sorry, I'm just with the camera to be able to see the cards. Cool. You've been suffering for a while. And you've been working on it gradually, every day, adamantly. You are the suffering. And you're like, when is this gonna end? I'm doing everything I can. I'm sacrificing all the shit I need to sacrifice. I'm cutting out toxic people, cutting out toxic habits. Why do I still feel like this? It is the Queen of Swords, the art, and the devil. There is a woman in your life. As much as she brings in beauty and productivity, as much as she brings in clever thinking and calculative thoughts, as much as she brings in all these positive things, she tempts you in the worst way. Let me tell you, honey, child, it's like you sitting in the first row at church and you just got done jacking off a trick, okay? That is that temptation. Irresistible. That is also Capricorn energy. That ain't nothing wrong. It just means temptation, and it means impulse, and it's like a really, really strong attraction to this woman. It's materialism, you know what I mean? In every sense of the word, it is fate. Because there are two sides to everything. She's the yin to your yang, or the yang to your yin. Take it as it resonates. Prince of Wands, Fullty, Prudence. There's been a lot of work being done in all sense of the words. And the Seven of Swords always represents an untrustworthy person. It also represents travel. Let's see who this Prince of Wands is. Prince of Wands. He's a young man who is swift and strong and impulsive and violent and noble and just and generous with a sense of humor. But he's sitting next to this untrustworthy person card like, maybe this is you and this is the work that you've been doing on yourself and trying to gain the trust of said woman. You know what I mean? Know what I mean? Know what I mean? Ooh, the aggression, this uphill battle. Okay, let me explain something real quick. This is the blessing, ultimate light and or dark blessing depending on where you derive your energy. Do you understand? So if you feel like you are someone that derives your energy from the light, this is an ultimate blessing card for you. If you feel like you are someone whose negative or energy derives mainly from negative, then this would be a bad karmic thing happening. Hard to explain. Good blessing, bad blessing. If you have good positive energy and that's where your mindset is all the time, this is a good blessing. If you have negative thoughts and negative patterns, this is a negative blessing. And it is the oppression card, and it is in the reverse, which is good sometimes not. Oppression always means that you have the courage to overcome the obstacle in front of you. Like, even though you feel like it's an uphill battle and shit like that, like, you still have the mindset that you can get over this. It also represents cruelty and slander and destructive force. So again, work being done. Always feel like you're fighting uphill, and that is okay. This Knight of Swords person. Now there's the Prince of Cups. Thank you so much, energy. I am definitely tapping into the masculine. I appreciate it. Most certainly appreciate it. The Prince of Cups represents an airy part of water, a young man whose characteristics are subtle, secret, violent, crafty, an artist whose calm surface masks intense passion. caring intensely for power and wisdom and ruthless in his own aims. And underneath him was the Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords is a man who is active, skillful, clever, fierce, delicate, and courageous, but often unreflective. So this courageous, often unreflective man has a blessing coming to him, whether it be good or bad, and that will be driving force for him to like fucking push through the shit that's going on with him right now. This Prince of Cups. Ooh, Knight of Wands. Tap in, tap in, tap in. Come through. I'm going to stick with this energy and read this really quick. Because we have two dominant male here in the reading, which means that they are connected. These men are all separated, that's why they're in their own spreads. Thank you, men, for coming through. We will be giving guidance to you later. Let me put you on the sidebar. Let me get the clear messages for the Knight of Wands and the Prince of Cups and the Lover energy. Clear, concrete messages for the Knight of Wands and the Prince of Cups and this Lover energy. Clear, concrete messages for the Prince of Cups. Ooh, thank you. Alright. Gain. Prince of Discs. Hierophant. Someone needs to go into a reflective mode in their mind right now in this moment. Y'all need to reflect. You need to reevaluate. You need to be receptive to the messages coming towards you. You need to separate logic from emotion. Something will come to an end. Undoubtedly come to an end. And that is okay. Some things have to end so you can go towards your greatness. Look at that. Ace of Cups. Bountiful love. Overflowing love. You've never been loved like this before type of love. And that fell on top of the Prince of Discs. So maybe there's some quarreling. Maybe there's some talking on the side. Maybe there's some... and lots of lust. Okay. Too much lust. Okay. And there's worry, all around worry. Why wouldn't there be? There's too many people involved in this one situation. If you are one of these two people sitting in this lover's energy, now is not a good time to be tied down. Your eyes are wide open. Everything looks good to you. Everything is beautiful to you. You can't make up your mind when it comes to the type of love that you want. So, that being said, you have nothing to do but gain from this tower moment. Let whatever the fuck is crumbling down crumble. Let it crumble. Stop holding on. Just let it go. Because you are blocking your blessing. And that blessing involves sex. And it is lustful. And it's childish. And it's magical. And it gives you butterflies. And makes you feel giddy and happy. And that's all you want, right? So why are you holding yourself back from it? What are you worried about? Are you worried about your karma? Because what you're doing is not so very good and nice right now? Make peace with that. Make complete peace with that. Because at the end of the day, you are only human. No one was created perfect. Every single day and in every single way, we are all taking actions to make ourselves better. So make peace with the fact that you want to leave whoever you're with for another person. We are young. They will get over it. Their hurt may hurt and ache and break, but I promise you it will heal. And this will be a learning lesson for you and them. Find your strength, pack your bag, grab your knickers, and hit the fucking door. Get on up out of this triangle. There ain't no point in being in it if you're unhappy. Don't sit up there and try to please this other person. Don't bend to their will. Do what the fuck you want. You got the Prince of Discs on your mind. And the tower moment. Just waiting, just waiting. Just waiting. What you waiting for? Let it happen. Life stops for no one. Let it unfold as it may. Do you hear me? Let's recap. Y'all two, boo-boo. Together. Not very much. This is your message, by the way. Your message to get up out of this situation. Yeah, here it is right here. You got this man on your mind, honey. He running through it. And you feel abundant love from him. Nothing but bountiful, abundant love, productivity, happiness, fruitfulness, and lust. Ooh, lust oozing out of your damn pores. Lust all over the place. And that is where the true lover's card is supposed to lie. Because you're sitting up here with this man who don't give you the time of day, don't fucking listen to how you feel, don't validate your opinion, don't fucking validate the choices you want to make in your own life. But you want to sit up here and stay with them to make them happy because you're content. What are you gaining from that? Nothing. You're not a pushover. You're not a doormat. Don't be one for nobody. There's nothing to worry about. Let this shit fall the fuck down. Make peace with yourself that it is about to fall down. You want to know why? Because you will be stronger for this, and so will your partner. Next, moving on. This night, moving the forward, always and all day. Sorry. I'm letting go of that old energy and picking up on a different male energy. But it is not in relation to the previous ones I pulled. What is this energy? Spirit, universe, guides, thank you. What energy am I picking up on? What is this? Oh. Okay. Someone is moving towards their fortune with great hope. Sex is in the way. It's blocking your wealth. The Knight of Wands. The Hierophant. And the Prince. Okay. And the Lust. Alright. This is coming across as a bisexual man. He is wanting to move toward and focus on the goal, but he's constantly being distracted by sex, looking for his sanctity, his inner peace. Okay, let's clear this up. This got a little bit messy. This guy right here, he's super duper hopeful. He's like super dreamy. He's dreaming about his fortune and how he's gonna make it happen and all this extra stuff. But his mind is clouded with the sexes, honey. Lots of the sexes. The sexes is blocking his wealth. And this guy is like telling him all types of shit that he wants to hear all day, every day. And he needs to receive some divine messages in regards to said person. He needs to get a grapple on his lust towards said person. And then this third person pops up here with the sanctity. So maybe these two people that he's been messing around with, one or the other, they're not his true real sanctity. It's not really his peace. And that is what he's looking for. He's trying to figure out and decide which one is going to bring him that inner peace. But boo boo baby, you can't do that with the person. People don't bring you inner peace. You bring you inner peace. You have to resist that temptation. You have to go into reflective hermit mode and be dull for a moment and just get back into you and rediscover yourself and your mind. And that will spark an evolution in you. That will spark a change. That will spark movement. But none of that will happen without a reflective period. Thank you. Next. channeling the energy of any masculine suffering with anxiety. Channeling the energy of any masculine suffering with anxiety. Channeling the energy of any masculine suffering with anxiety. Channeling the energy of any man suffering with anxiety. Channeling the energy of ready. This one is worried about the sexes and what he can gain from having sex. You guys, divine messages all over the place. Come on now. Knight of Cups and power. Okay. This person finds his power in sex. Like, he just looks at everything in a sexual way. He feels powerful when he has sex, when he can womanize someone. That is where his, like, confidence derives, right? That's why it's upside down, because he is not in the mood. He is not in a good mindset. Okay, honey. He ain't. He all the way down. He lost in the damn sauce. Knight of Wands, ill-dignified, evil-minded, cruel, bigoted, and brutal man. Okay. He can gain from listening to his messages. Okay. This is the revolution that said man needs to have. Instead of being a Knight of Wands, he needs to be a Knight of Cups. Instead of trying to fight and be domineering over everyone, he needs to be receptive and receive some shit and understand that the sun don't shine out his motherfucking ass, and he needs to take some direction from somebody and get some help. Seek some emotional and mental help, because that will help bring his real power back. His actual power back. Not that egotistical shit that he's got going on upstairs. Okay. The Knight of Cups is still fiery. He is graceful. He is passive. He is quick to respond to attraction and sensitive, but with little depth of character. That sounds like a complete 180 than being a cruel, bigoted, evil-minded man. Just saying. You need to actually sit on your throne and not portray that you are sitting on your throne. You need to do that inner soul work, and yes, it is hard. Always. Any type of work on yourself will be hard, but you have got blessings on your side and archangels on your side. This is St. Michael's sword. He will always be there to smite thee. Okay? You call on them. They are there for you. You also have a male dominant Knight of Discs looking over your shoulder. You have the Prince of Discs looking over your shoulder, and both of them will bring you to ruin. So your little friends and the niggas all up in your ear talking that shit, telling you this is good, what you're doing, and all that extra jazz. Hell the fuck no, it's not. Ruin. All damn day. This is 10 swords pointed at your heart, not theirs. Pointed at your heart because you decided to listen to their dumbass advice. Let me tell you what I know. Let me tell you what I know. You can sit on your throne. You can be victorious. You can be powerful. You have to make that change. You have to bite that bullet. You gotta make that sacrifice. Or everything will fail all around you. Job, house, family, everything will crumble. You have to find the art again. You have to find that sensitive side again. You have to be able to be vulnerable again and just be one and be comfortable with being you, right? All types of temptation everywhere you go. Drugs, women, cars, money, casinos everywhere. Like, no matter where you go, you're going to walk into temptation. You have to determine within yourself to be resilient. You have to determine to make convictions within yourself and be able to say no, right? One woman for you. Only one. One woman for you. You have dominion. I just said that. Have dominion over your mind. Make a solid conviction like, yes, I am in charge. Yes, I'm taking over. Yes, I am in control. I am in control of me. Dominion. That's what that is. Dominion. Have control over your sadness. Do not let that shit get the best of you. Do not let it suck you into your abyss. You have to do the work in all areas. A bicycle has 3 parts, right? Handlebar, frame, wheels. Boom. That's a bike. Any moving vehicle has 3 major components. Same thing with you. Mind, body, spirit. 3 major components. Do the fucking work. Heal. Make a truce with yourself. Make a truce with your past. It's not your fault. It is okay. Everybody makes mistakes. We are all growing and learning and being. Once you start making truces within yourself, around you, your environment will change. The money will start to flow in. The business transactions are going to come through. The messages are going to come through. You just have to make that first initial step. Okay, next. Thank you. Channeling the masculine, anxious energy. Channeling the masculine, anxious energy. Channeling the massive, masculine, anxious energy. Channeling massive, anxious, male energy. Channeling massive amounts of anxious male energy. Channeling massive amounts of male energy. Anxious male energy. One more and then I will do the female. Ruin. Oof. Luxury. Abundance. Ooh. Okay, let me sit and simmer with this for a second. Give me 3 seconds. Something is coming. Something is coming. Let me tell you. Ooh. Oh, damn. Okay. Fair enough. Alright. Here's what it is. Here's what it's gonna be, I should say. This luxury that you have in your life, this comfortableness that you feel, the abundance of the comfortableness that you feel, is a fucking illusion, bruh. It's not real. You are living a lie. You are believing the lie. You are telling yourself the lie. And you gotta make some peace with that. You need to make peace and accept that you are where you are and your life is the way it is. And then you gotta make some serious changes. Serious. And then you have to figure out what the hell hurt you and why you rely so strongly on sex for your connection with your partners when that ain't even it. And you know what? This ain't even me. This is nothing but the universe, baby. Universe. Universe all day, okay? Can't make this shit up. I love it. You loving it? Dope. I'm loving it too. Excellent. Your voluptuous princess will come towards you once the work is done. And you are sitting back on your throne. And you can approach this female with logic. You can approach this female with something more than just sweet talk. You can actually fuck her mind up real quick. You feel me? You can say some shit. Be like, damn, I didn't know this nigga could read. What? He just said a 10-syllable word. I'm like, what? Yes, like that. That's what we're trying to be right now. We're trying to swoop these women off their feet. Okay? The only way that's going to happen If you do the work and make peace with yourself, make peace with your past. Okay. Okay, thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, share, and subscribe. I will talk to y'all next time. Actually about to do the female video right now, but whatever. Talk to you next time.